All right, so welcome to another episode of Stop Scrolling TV. I'm your host, Johnny B. the Shooter. And this is a series once again where I'm showing you a behind the scenes look at the creative that we have on the show. And today's guest is Threats, aka Sherrod Grayer, painter, photographer, videographer,
graphic designer,
producer, entrepreneur, everything. So I guess after that intro, tell the people who don't know you personally yet, I guess your interpretation of yourself as a creative.
Well, I was born Sherrod Grayer of Warner Robins, Georgia, oldest of 6. Art is something that's always just stuck out to me. I don't know. I just always painted.
Yeah.
I've always been into cameras.
Okay.
I was into music, but I never tried it. I didn't try that till the pandemic started.
The music?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so since the pandemic started, like, what was the reason that drew you to doing more music or exploring music now?
I know it seemed like a lot of people started doing music during the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's just something to add to my tool belt, I guess.
Yeah. Did you see more an influence? Because I really haven't been paying attention, but did you see more of an influence or an influx of producers or rappers or just in general?
It seems like more producers.
More producers? Seeing them make
or it
beats
could
and
be
stuff?
just what I'm seeing on YouTube, because I've clicked on one video, I'm seeing all the videos.
True. You click one thing and then you got the playlist of everything related to it and shit like that. Yeah. Okay, so how's that been going for you, making music, like your whole experience?
I've made a couple beats. I've sent a couple out to people, not a whole lot. I've got some that I haven't actually exported. So it's just a bunch of loops, I guess, right now.
Okay.
I've actually worked on a few this week, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get all of them done.
Yeah. Because I remember the beat that I chose to use, you told me it was supposed to be just like a lo-fi, chill type beat.
Yeah.
I ended up putting something on it, but so as a producer, is that where you're heading? Like more to just...
Yeah, I like just
type
chill type music.
Yeah.
Just something to vibe to. But you can also rap to it. But.
Right. Because I think like, as I'm like doing this type of stuff, I'm thinking about like background music and stuff.
Yeah.
And that type of shit is like, you know, you don't have to like, oh shit, you know, fighting with the song, with the lyrics compared to like what's being said on top of it. And that type of stuff, it's like, it already gets you in the vibe and just match the type of beat or the song to the interview.
Right.
And then you got something good. But, so I was trying to start doing that as well, making beats as well. But I had gotten my stuff, like my equipment right before the pandemic. All right, so when you decided you wanted to try music, how did you go about actually getting to the point with equipment, software and knowledge? Like, what was the process for you to get from not having anything and any knowledge about making music to now?
YouTube, really.
Right?
YouTube would teach you anything you want to know.
Yeah. So did you just...
I kind of knew the basics of what I needed.
Yeah.
But I just went on YouTube and searched to make sure I was getting the right stuff.
Yeah. And then
like this little beat machine thing I had.
Yeah.
I bought that from the pawn shop.
Yeah, I got mine off of Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I got my stuff used too. But so, all right. Aside from the music, like I mentioned before, you're primarily based in art, right?
Yeah.
And your preference or like primary medium is
acrylic on wood.
Acrylic only?
Acrylic on wood.
On wood? Okay. So yeah, that's one of the main things that differentiates a lot of your pieces compared to other people is like everyone uses canvas, canvas. And you've gone a step further and not only using wood, but I don't know if you can see them here, maybe this one, but you actually cut your wood to the shape that you want to paint, like that Sonic the Hedgehog one. So how did you, like, all right, did you start, my bad, did you start as a child, like drawing and painting and stuff like that?
I didn't realize I could actually draw until like I was in 9th grade.
Okay.
I just tried drawing a picture of Aaliyah and it came out really good. And ever since then, I've been drawing.
So up until that point, like, were you just not really?
I guess I didn't really try hard enough.
Yeah. Because like I remember in high school too. That's when I kind of discovered, oh shit, like I can draw.
Yeah.
You know, I can do something. Because up to that point, it's like you're not really paying attention to anything, being a kid, having fun and stuff. And then that's when you start to discover your shit. And then so, all right, so after you found out like you can draw, how did you get into painting? Because did you start with graphite?
Started with graphite. The painting started in maybe like the next year, 10th grade.
For real?
I started painting on my shirts just to have something different from everybody else.
Yeah. So what was like your designs, your first?
Cartoons. That was the easiest thing for me to draw.
Did you just use acrylic on like?
I actually started with Sharpies.
Oh, okay.
On hoodies.
Hell yeah. How that?
Sharpies.
They don't last that long, do they? Though with the ink, like if you
it fades, but it still looks good.
Yeah. Damn.
I was still rocking it.
I didn't even think about that. Did kids start like? Paying you for doing shit like that? Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like you can hustle in high school just by doing stuff and like, oh, that's dope. That's different. So, okay, did you do anything with your art, like in high school, like in art classes, competitions, or anything like that, or is it just for yourself?
No, I ain't really doing any competition, just stuff for myself.
Yeah. So, do you have anything from that era of your life?
Nah, I don't.
Nah. All right.
Just pictures.
Yeah.
I keep pictures of everything.
Like you document them? Oh,
yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So, after high school, what happened?
After high school, like a year after high school, I went to the Army.
Okay. And what were you doing in the meantime? After high school?
Working at Sonic.
For real? Still doing art though?
Nah, I wasn't doing art for like a whole year.
Damn. How was that?
I mean,
as an artist, did it affect you?
I didn't like it.
For real?
That's when I knew I didn't really like working for people.
Then what made you go to the Army then?
Because I was 22 and still living at home.
Yeah.
I felt like I needed to get out. And that was the best option for me at the time.
How long were you in?
4 years.
And how was that experience?
It was a great experience. That was my first time on a plane.
For real?
First time out the country.
Okay.
My first station was in Korea.
Do you need a passport for when you're in the military?
Well, your orders are your passport.
Oh, okay. Do you have a passport?
Yeah, I have one.
I don't have one. I don't like. I've been having so many people like, how do you not have a passport by now? I'm just like, I don't know. I've never really been out the country, so
I mean, if you ain't going out the country, you don't really need it.
Yeah. All right. So you said you were first stationed in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
What was like? So after you first joined, like you went to boot camp.
Yeah.
And then you immediately went to Korea, or?
You go to basic training, then you go to AIT, which is your job training.
Okay.
They teach you what you're going to be doing in the Army.
What was your job?
25 uniform, which is communications. I worked with all the radios, satellites, computers, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. How did you, like being in the Army, do you have to do something to end up at a certain job, or like do they have assessments or something?
You actually pick what job.
Oh, you pick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then you just go to school to learn how to do your job.
So what was the reason for you to be stationed in Korea with this?
I don't know, it just happens.
For real?
I don't think it's like...
Did they choose where you're going to go? Or
yeah, they choose.
Oh, dope.
Who goes where.
So
I think it's random though.
Were you there for like 3 years?
I was there for a year.
A year?
Then I got stationed in El Paso, Texas. Okay. I was there for 2 years and I got stationed, we deployed to Qatar for a year.
So you were in Qatar for a year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Okay. Damn. So within like 2 years, you pretty much flew around the whole world.
Pretty much, yeah.
Here. So what was your experience with like? Because I guess going to Korea was your first it's like a culture shock for you.
Yeah,
since
it was.
This is the first time on the plane.
Yeah.
How was the transition? Like, how was the life?
I actually loved being in Korea.
Yeah.
I would go back.
So as a GI, when you're over there, are you like on a military base?
Yeah.
And then.
But you can go off base.
You're free to go off and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, does, I don't know, coming from like a normal civilian life, like you have a 9 to 5, is it like that in the military?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you have like a weekend off or something like that?
Yeah.
So then you're able to explore Korea. What was the, like do you remember your first time like being off and like just having time to go do shit? Like what was that?
It was the first night.
Shit.
I remember I just kept saying, I can't believe I'm in Korea.
Yeah, right. Damn. So what did you guys like? What was the experience of that night? Like, did people speak English?
Yeah, it's like around the base is pretty Americanized, but once you get off base, that's when you get like the culture shock and all that stuff.
Yeah. So how
it was fun though, but yeah, it was fun.
Are there any like dope places that you went to that always just stuck in your head, or experiences that you had there?
It was this bar called Drunk Bus that we always went to.
Yeah.
And I forget the club name, but it was the first time I had a soju bowl.
A bowl?
Yeah, it's like a bowl of liquor.
And you just drink out the bowl, just fuck.
It's like a group. Once I think about it, it's just nasty to think about how we were drinking it, but everybody's drinking from a straw, from a big ass bowl.
I wouldn't like. First off, I don't like liquor through a straw, so you know. On top of like,
the crazy thing is you can't taste soju if you mix it with like juice.
Really? Huh. I didn't know it was a mixer because like growing up, anytime I see something Korean, whatever, they're just like pour it, drink it.
I can't drink that shit straight. That's just nasty.
Yeah, that shit is nasty. I'm just like, how do they even do that? Like they had so much time to get acclimated or whatever. But like me being half Korean, half German, people are like, oh, you should be able to handle your liquor, blah, blah. And I can, but I don't like it. It doesn't taste good. And then I'm the type of person to get super flush after like just 2 shots. And I'm just like, damn, that fucks me up the whole night.
Yeah, I don't like the feeling after drinking.
Yeah, that too. I had one really bad experience, like hangover, and after that, I was like, maybe once or twice a year I'll touch it, and that's it.
I remember in Korea we was drinking Bacardi 151 with Sunny D.
Okay,
that was a bad night.
Yeah, I bet.
That was a bad night.
Hey, yo, give me some more Sunny D. The spike kind.
Couldn't even taste the 151.
For real,
and that shit is super strong.
Hell yeah. What was the food like?
Amazing.
Yeah,
the Korean barbecue and just even the street food.
I was about to mention that. Yeah, they're open like all night.
All night,
right? Where you? Okay, so where was, I guess, the area you were at?
Camp Humphreys is called Pyeongtaek.
Pyeongtaek, is that like Itaewon? I think.
Yeah,
is that close to there?
I think it is.
Yeah. Because I had a friend that was living in Korea for a while, and she went to Itaewon a lot.
Yeah.
So I know about that area and stuff, but like, okay, do they just have alcohol, or do they have anything else to enjoy?
We was drinking alcohol. I don't know like anything else.
But like in the military, you can't really partake in like stuff, right? Like grown from the earth stuff?
No, you can't.
No, you can't. So you weren't really even looking at that time?
No, I wasn't.
Did you smoke before?
At that time, I had never even smoked.
For real?
Yeah. I didn't start smoking until I was 27. I was in the Army from 22 to 27.
27? And then? So what was Qatar like? You were there for a whole year?
Yeah. It was a deployment, but it was super cool. It was more like where people go for a break on deployment.
Really? Okay.
So rest and relaxation, I guess they call it.
So
R&R.
Yeah, because I've been watching a lot of MASH lately. And like, they're stationed in Korea, and then like their R&Rs, they'll go to Tokyo or something like that. So, okay. Damn, so you were just chilling for a whole year?
Pretty much.
Damn. Do you get paid while you're chilling?
Hell yeah. Tax-free when you deploy.
My dad was in the military. He told me never join the military, blah, blah, blah. He went to Desert Storm and shit. And so I hear a lot of people, and they're like, they get the cars, they get the money, they get the benefits. Mm-hmm. And like I was living on like my dad's military benefits for children and shit for a while. And so I was like, I wanted to try it, but then off of what he said, I never did.
Yeah.
Because like he went to Desert Storm and like they injected him with a whole bunch of like experimental shit. So
he'll shoot you up with some shit.
His bones are like super brittle where both his ankles broke under his weight. Damn. And then he's taking like 20 pills a day. That's his breakfast. He'll just sit at the table, coffee cup, and just buffet of pills, just mental shit and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, so after you got back from being deployed, you come back to Atlanta?
Yeah, I went to Atlanta.
And then what'd you decide to do?
From then I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta.
Okay.
I studied visual effects and motion graphics.
And that's related to, like...
You know, like the beginning of movies, like...
Okay.
All the motion and animation and stuff, that's motion graphics. Any graphics in motion is motion graphics.
So that's different from like Toy Story type shit, right? Or is that...
That's 3D animation.
3D animation and motion graphics. Oh, okay, so motion graphics is like After Effects type stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that's one thing that I might be able to try it now because my computer can handle it. You know, because my old PC, I never did After Effects. I said I couldn't do it because my shit was just too old, but now I might try. Because I've always wanted to do that and like I could never figure out what that was or how to do it. So I just try to find templates or whatever.
It's pretty simple. I can teach you.
Yeah, that would be dope. All right, so what did you want to do with your motion graphics?
Really just something I went to school for. I haven't really used it much after school.
Right. Is it more of like a...
Well, I actually did have a job after school, but after that, I haven't really done much with it.
So what would you do though? Motion graphics for independent.
Well, after school, I worked for Georgia Public Broadcasting.
Okay.
And we was working on a TV show. I was doing all the graphics for like a science educational
Oh yeah,
show.
you told me when I was doing the divorce court. Yeah. Okay. So how come you didn't want to stick with that industry?
I just felt like working for myself.
Yeah.
I just felt like I was doing a lot of work, but somebody else was getting paid more than me for the work that I was doing.
And that you were probably getting the recognition either.
Yeah.
It's just like, you're just an employee.
Yeah.
All right, let's cycle in the next one, blah, blah, blah. Now, I feel you. That's another reason why I'm just like, when people are telling me or they're at work a lot, I'm just like, dude, they don't really care about you.
Yeah.
You know, why are you breaking your back for them when they're just going to replace you if you don't want to be here anymore, you know? And like, I'm on the same boat. Like, I don't want to work for anyone either. So I'm like trying to go hard with everything that I'm doing. All right. So like, let's get into the meat of who you are, who people see you are, which is the painter. You said you started painting, in like 10th grade?
Yeah.
You had a long time before you actually started doing it again, like consistently at least?
I didn't start painting for real to like 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
So was that like...
That was the first time I painted on canvas.
And you were still in Atlanta at the time?
Yeah.
And was it just like you got a hit of inspiration or just like...
Yeah, it was
you wanted to do something?
Hit inspiration.
Yeah, I feel you sometimes. Like, I'm just like, let me just do something. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's like the same for you, but like if I do something, I'm really enjoying it. I kind of get sucked into it and I'm just like, keep doing that. But was that how it was with you? Like you started painting and you just couldn't stop?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I still actually got one, like the third painting I ever did is in my room right now.
For real?
Yeah.
Where are the first and second?
The first one was Marilyn Monroe. The second one was Rihanna.
Okay. And where are they?
Sold.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's tight. All right. So then, like, that was the first time you started on canvas. How long did you take before you progressed to, you know, other canvases?
When did I start painting? I don't think I started painting on wood until I moved here. That was in 2016.
And all the canvases, they're all just like rectangular, right? There's no variation but size.
Yeah.
Right? And then so was the reason why you switched to wood because you wanted to break that limit? That's dope.
I got tired of all the squares.
I feel the same because it's like, how much can you really do with the square?
That's why I turned these sideways and painted them.
As a diamond.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
So,
I do a lot of triangles too.
Is there a reason why you were going with the I guess the triangle shape, or
just to go with the triangles, just to go with my name, Threads.
Keep it with the 3 points. Yeah. Let's get into that. Where did that come from? Did it start with Threads?
I was going through a bunch of names.
Yeah.
Like, I've changed my name a lot of times.
Do you remember them all? It's been that many, you don't remember?
One of them was Accepted Misfit.
What was behind that?
Like, I'm a misfit, but people know me, so.
Okay. Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. One was Way Too Talented, WAY, number 2, and talented.
Okay. Way Too Talented.
Sticks was one.
STIX?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what was the reason behind that?
That was like my nickname.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just
because I'm skinny.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, it's either that, because you're skinny, or you're on some drums and shit. Okay. And then?
That's all I can remember right now.
Did you have is there like one that you had that was a favorite that you really wish that you stuck with?
I kind of wish I would have stuck with Way Too Talented.
Way Too Talented?
Yeah.
Is there any, I guess, consideration of bringing that back some way, somehow?
I was thinking about using it for my personal page name.
Okay.
Right now it's Grayer Sherrod, which is my name backwards.
Yeah. So what is the what's the difference between your professional and your personal?
Well, the Threads page is my photography page.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Is that the name you paint under as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was thinking about separating those.
Yeah. I mean, see, I've had the same problem, like, but trying to manage so many different accounts, like, it kind of, to me, it's not, well, it is hard, but it's more annoying than anything to have to, like, post here, repost.
Yeah, I end up just using the photography page.
That's why I ended up, like, my page, I try to do, like, separate my music and photography, and I was like, man, fuck this.
It's then just you gotta try to get everybody to follow the other page.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, you kind of get disappointed when nobody does, and it's just like, fuck it, so I should just stay on this. That's why I just, like, my page now is just whatever I'm doing, and then the brand stuff has its own shit, but, like, everything else is just me.
Yeah.
Because I don't like having to deal with that, and it's just, I know, like, with you and I both are doing, like, so much shit. I don't want to spend so much time on stuff that I don't like doing, that I don't appreciate. Because I appreciate, like, the stuff that I create, but, like, having to manipulate a program for marketing and shit, like, it gets annoying. Just marketing in general pisses me off. Because I don't like it, and it's hard, and it's like, to me, marketing is, like, very superficial. And I'm not about that, you know? I'm just, like, about the realness, the creation, and then that's it. I like organic type shit, but anyway, that's a whole nother topic and shit. All right, so you said your photography page is separate from your personal page. So does your personal page have your paintings? Like,
yeah, paintings and, like, pictures of me.
Yeah. Okay. What about this right here? So
it's a whole separate page too.
Yeah. A doobie brand.
Yeah.
So I was telling Shane, like, you're probably one of the most creative people that I know, especially when it comes down to, like, just, I don't know what you would call this, like, branding or just, like, creative thinking. I don't know what it is, but, like, the concepts and little sayings that you have, they're, like, so fucking creative. Sometimes I'm like, fuck you. I wanted to do that. I want to do something like that, but, like, I'm not going to bite your shit. I'm just, like, I appreciate what you have.
Yeah.
So, like, where does this even come from? Like, where's your inspiration behind making, like, a doobie, and then what is this one?
I want mine while I'm here.
I want mine while I'm here. While having the 3 roses and the tentacles too. Like, how do you wrap all your stuff together and come up with, I don't know, dope sayings and concepts and stuff like that?
Okay, well, we're gonna start with the name.
Okay.
I go by Threads. It's 3RETS.
3, the number 3, RETS.
Right.
Right.
Okay, and my logo, and I should probably paint it. I need to paint my logo. But anyway.
For real.
Oh, it's a sticker right there.
Is it focused? Yeah. All right. That's the Threats logo.
So you can see the tentacle at the end of the 3.
Yeah.
The octopus has 3 hearts. I do photography, graphic design, and painting.
Okay.
That's triple threat. That's where Threats comes from.
Yeah, triple threats. Got you. What about when you add the video and the music producer and all that shit? Are you gonna
See, I already
change it or what?
No, I actually was thinking to use 3 a.m., which is Threats, Arts, and Media.
Right. I remember. Okay.
I just haven't really like pushed it yet.
See?
I have the idea though.
3 a.m. like just off the top, just what the fuck, man? All right, so that's dope. 3 a.m. So do you have like? Did you kind of like get drawn to the 3 based off of what you can do, or did you already have like a connection to the number?
I just based
3?
it off what I was doing at the time, really.
Yeah.
And the 3 things I like doing the most.
Okay. Damn. So what is Adobe brand? Is this? Or is this? This?
It's all basically Threats merch, I guess.
Okay, so this is like a like a theme?
They could each be their own brand though.
Right. Because the whole Adobe thing, he was like, "Oh, that's Adidas." I'm like, "No, look at it.
It always
it's
takes
a
people a
fucking
minute.
plant." Yeah, and it says Adobe. Like, how fucking creative is that? But
That's kind of why I did it.
yeah,
People see it, but they don't. But once they realize it,
yeah. So it's not like so in your face, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, weed." No, it's like, "Oh, 3 stripes Adidas." I'm like, hold up, what? yeah. That's dope. So all right. I kind of want to know how you even came up with this. The whole concept of Adobe with Adidas.
I was actually gonna do it with Adobe instead, but I was like, more people would recognize weed over Adobe.
Do you have designs with the Adobe in mind?
I never
did?
flesh it out.
How did you feel when you got your first idea or design with this? And you see it like all come together.
I was like, yeah.
I'm saying, bro, like, fuck, those types of ideas when it's like, yo, I came up with that. It's like so dope. And
it's like when you finally come up with one of those, I wish I did that.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to get one of those where I create something and be like, yeah, this is, Threats is going to be looking at this and be like, damn, I wish I did that.
It's just
one of these
really
days,
just trying shit out.
Yeah.
Just trying to get it to stick.
When did you start making your own merch?
I tried doing my own clothing line in Atlanta, but I got them all pressed up. I paid like $1,000 for like 90 shirts.
Pre-pressed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot of them sold. So this time I figured I would make my own designs and be able to do it myself. And
did you make your own designs when you were doing the
Yeah, I did my own designs, but I had to pay somebody else to put them on the shirts.
Okay.
So now I just do it all on my own.
So did you get all your stuff out there? Or was it when you came here that you started doing all your own stuff?
No, I bought all of this in like 2016 when I got here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So you've been pressing since then?
Mm-hmm.
6 years? Right?
Like 4, right?
4 years?
Yeah.
So this is, when did you say? 16?
Yeah.
It's 21. So 5 years.
Damn, it's been that long?
What did I say? What the fuck?
You said 6.
Okay, yeah, my math is off. Okay. Damn. So how's that been going for you? Like from the inception of not like paying other people, but like doing it all yourself?
Sometimes I don't like doing it because the weeding out part is a lot.
Oh, okay. You have a press, do you have a vinyl cutter? Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's a vinyl cutter right here.
Okay.
And that's a press.
Damn. All right. So
when I do it, I have to cut everything I want to cut on one day. Then the next day I'll press everything.
So it's an all day thing.
It's an all thing.
This one wasn't too hard though, was it?
No, those are easy.
What is this? Would this be considered a hard one?
Nah.
Like this bag maybe? Was this?
No, these are all pretty simple.
So you have, how did you get this like multiple color?
You got to cut out different colors and press them on top of each other, like one at a time. Like I have to press black, then I have to press orange, then I have to press the tan.
Damn, got me wanting to reconsider because I just got my own press, but. So you press
It's all
this?
about how you want to do it though, because you could do this design in one color.
Right, but I'm not like that. I'm just gonna, like, I want the best of the best. So, all right, so here's that Threats logo, if you can see it again. Bag. This one for sale?
Yeah.
Merch for sale. This one for sale too?
Yep.
Another one for sale. Look at that shit. You made that, right? This design? You sell this to Nike.
See the side. Killing time, murders, opportunities.
You got that? You got that? You focus? Killing time, murders, opportunities. Bow! Just saying. And then I got this. Let me preview the back too.
A doobie.
What side is it on? The right side. Okay. And then get this camera right here. What? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm just gonna keep this off. Boom. Get this. All right. So what do you say your main passion is?
Photography.
For real?
Yeah.
Not painting?
I love painting, but photography is the one.
What aspect of photography is the most enjoyable for you?
Capturing candid moments. Like even during a set photo shoot, I like capturing the candid moments better.
I can feel you on that for sure, because I like being on a photo shoot with another photographer shooting.
Yeah.
And like I'll catch BTS video, and those are always like the coolest ones. It's cool to set up a photo and be primary and stuff, but to be secondary, it's like you don't have the stress, and I feel like it allows more creativity. So it's more fun, and then whatever you end up capturing, it's like more real.
Yeah,
it's not staged.
Exactly.
It's like genuine.
It's like the real person at that moment.
Exactly. And I love those genuine type photos. Like that's why sometimes for me, like, what?
Your hair's getting a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll still talk. But like the genuine moments of like an event or something, that's what I enjoy the most. And that's why, like, for me, I'll try to be as invisible as possible.
Me too.
But just like you, I have to deal with the height factor.
I shoot from down here a lot.
For real?
So people don't even see my camera a lot of times.
Do you use like the flip screen or something?
Yeah.
You shoot like that? Damn, that's something I never thought about. Cause I don't know if you've noticed last time when we were shooting, like people see people with the camera, and then on top of that, when you're super tall, it's like people are just watching you and shit.
Yeah.
And it kind of gets annoying because it's like, but it also helps because they see where you're going and whatnot, and like you get the freedom to do whatever you need. But capturing those candids, it's like, I'm gonna try that next time, shooting down by the hip. So what do you shoot on?
Lumix G7.
Okay, is that a micro
4/3?
4/3?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between that and, we'll go the closest to it, I guess, the crop sensor, right?
It doesn't have a mirror in it.
Which means what?
I don't know exactly.
Okay.
I just know it's a mirrorless camera.
It's a mirrorless camera? Okay, so it's like those then.
Smaller and lighter.
Smaller, okay. And is it it's the sensor size, correct? That's is it smaller, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
So what have you shot on like full frame and crop sensors before?
No.
No? You've always shot on micro 4/3?
Mm-hmm.
So you really don't know the difference, like being able to compare?
I know you can get better quality on other cameras.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So with shooting on
Like
yours,
higher pixel counts on other cameras.
Oh, because I was just thinking, like, is it to deal with, I guess, the frame of
It depends on all the cameras though, because there's so many different things. Even with like the Sony's, there's like the 3 different A7s, A7R, A7.
They all have different sensors?
One's for video, one's for pictures.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I know the basics that I need to know to create what I want to create. And then that's that. Like, I don't know about you, but like I have a hard time. Like I like to do a lot of stuff, but I have a hard time going past what I need to know. Are you the type of person to like, you learn something, you like learn?
Sometimes I learn stuff before I need to do it. Yeah. Just so I know. But I usually have to go back and look at it again.
Yeah. Because I got, like, even with photography, like, I know the basics and stuff to do what I need to do, but, like, when I watch, like, reviews and stuff, and they're going even more in depth, I'm just like...
Yeah, I don't understand a lot of that stuff.
I feel like there's no point. Like, being a creative that does a lot of stuff, it's not like I need to focus so much on photography because I'm not a photographer. I'm just an artist, a creative. And so it's hard... I guess not nowadays, but, like, a few years ago, it's hard to just be one thing. And also do a lot of shit and just focus on that one thing. Yeah. I think nowadays it's more like people are recognizing that you kind of have to do more than just one thing to be recognized now. So what was your like inspiration to pick up a camera? Because you started with painting, right? Yeah. So what got you into wanting to be a photographer or do photography?
I used to just play around with cameras. I just used to like taking pictures, but I didn't actually learn how to take pictures until I went to the art institute.
For motion graphics?
Yeah.
What, did you have to take a photography class or something?
I mean, you learn pretty much all the stuff.
Oh, really?
You learn how to work cameras and video.
So do you like photography? How do you feel about video? You like doing videos too?
Yeah. They're like hand in hand to me.
So based off of what you learned in photography, were you able to, I guess, did you start doing photos and then, like, just because do film, or did you always have that in your mind that you wanted to do film too?
I always used to do photos first. Filming was something new.
What got you into filming?
School.
Yeah? Yeah.
Before that, it was just taking pictures.
So with your videography, do you find yourself wanting to do like interviews, commercials, promos, recaps, music videos?
I just like recap behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
I want to do some music videos though.
How do you ever think about like just focusing on digital stuff, or do you always feel like you need to be able to release?
I mean, I try to, but yeah. It's like it comes in seasons, kind of.
Nah, I feel you. I feel like there's a time where, like, I was last time I had Coach Tev, and he does music and videography, but he was like, I like to do music at night. And I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, I kind of do too.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's almost like seasons within a day with creativity, because like you have seasons where you want to do, or it's time where like you want to paint, like in wintertime. No one really wants to shoot and do that type of stuff. And like if you're a boudoir photographer, it's like, do I want to spend the money to get a hotel to do this, or do I just wait till the summertime, do it outside, whatever. But with like I don't know, like your paintings are just so unique compared to a lot of people that I feel like it would be hard to go away from that, because I don't know, your stuff is like that one right there. We'll show you later. But just how good you are with that, like people will look at your shit and be like, damn, I want to do that. Like you're inspiration for other people to want to paint because your shit's so good, you know?
I painted that one 2 years ago, I think, but I cut it out like 5 years ago. 2 years?
For real?
Yeah.
So that's
I was almost kind of scared to paint it.
And what was the reason behind that?
I was doubting myself. I didn't think it was gonna come out good.
So let's talk about that real quick. Doubting yourself as an artist. Do you find that happening a lot?
Yeah.
Is there like, have you been able to identify any reason why you're doubting yourself at a certain point in time?
I don't know why.
It's not like other influences or just
because when I take my stuff out, people love it.
Right.
But I'm such an introvert, I don't really go out that much.
I feel you. I mean, yeah, I feel you. So you get to the point where you're almost like, instead of seeing other people judge your stuff and complimenting your stuff, you find yourself doing that instead. And artists are usually more critical about their own shit.
Yeah.
And do you feel like maybe that's why you're so critical on your own shit, that's where like, fuck, you kind of get scared of like, I can't do this?
Or it's like, I know what it could be, but I don't know come out like that.
Right, the potential of what it could be, and then you're like, fuck, that's kind of a high bar. But at the end of the day, it's almost like you have that potential in that piece because you know your own potential or what you can do. But then you start doubting it because, like, I don't know, maybe it's like with me, I start to be like, oh shit, he's doing something nice. He's doing something nice. Like, fuck, why am I not getting the same type of maybe feedback or recognition or whatever? And it gets to the point where it's like, maybe I'm not as good as I thought, you know? But it's just like when I take breaks from photography and I'm like, I'm so anxious right before I shoot. And then when I get to the shoot, I'm just like,
man.
It's just like riding the bike though. Cause once you start shooting, it's like, you catch your shit and like, what the fuck was I scared about, you know? You have that same?
Every shoot.
I'm saying
even if I know the model already.
Right. Even if you know the situation, it's like, ah, shit. But like at events and stuff, I don't get like that. But like on a setup shoot, model and stuff, it's like, fuck. Like I had the last one a couple weeks ago, I think. And this is the last time I shot before that was months. And I was like, fuck. I kind of got nervous and I was like starting to sweat a little bit. And then once I started getting to it, I was like, oh man, this is easy. This is what I've been doing.
Start flowing.
Yeah. So like if you're an artist and you have that self-doubt like we have, and I know what I can do and like you can see what he can do, even us, we have that type of issues. So it's just something you got to get through, get out of your mental and just realize what you're scared of is what you can do because you're putting yourself in a different perspective than your own. So just remember that you can do what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. Like with you changing from canvases to square canvases to whatever, how, like, do you agree with the statement, there's no wrong way to art?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on why you feel that to be true? Spotlight.
I don't know. Everybody sees stuff differently.
That's something I didn't even think about. Other people seeing your shit different.
Yeah.
That's true. Because the way you see something is how you perceived it. But just like music, people hear a song, they relate to it in their own way.
Like even you, the person, everybody's gonna see you differently.
Yeah. And so that just even creating art, it's like school is essential to learn techniques and reasons why things do what they do. But when it comes down to creating something, it's up to the person creating it.
All right.
Because like when you first start, way back when, the first person to pick up a pencil or something, like they had no one teaching them or telling them how to do it. It's just you do it and you get recognized by how you do it.
Yeah, try this shit out.
Yeah, and like you're doing that on your own, just like you didn't go to school for painting, right?
No.
And look at this shit now. It's like all self-taught and it's all through experience and being comfortable and confident in just what you can do as far as like doing what you want to do. Because like I feel in school, like to me, painting is hard because in school you have a lesson plan, you have an itinerary, you have something that you're supposed to do. But when you're on your own, you don't have that limit anymore.
Right.
And it's like kind of harder to figure out what you want to do, especially if you have a lot of ideas. You want to do a lot, and it's hard to start on one because you're like, oh, I want to do this, but hold on, there's this idea too. But there's one I've been sitting on for a couple years. So like, how long has that been sitting there?
I cut that one out the same day I cut this one out.
Serious?
Like 5 years ago.
You get to it. You get to it.
And these right here, I have no idea what I want to paint on them.
It'd be all right. You get something for sure. So like, how do you? What got you to the point where that 5-year piece that had been sitting there, this one, 7+ now? What? I guess how'd you get that confidence to get to it?
I started this little mantra for myself. It was just finish the task.
Do you live by that every day now?
Trying to.
Damn. So now you look at that. What do you say? Finish the task. Let's go. Hell yeah. So that's a dope mantra. All right. So I guess that's probably the dopest way to end this is with that mantra from Threats, the man himself. Finish the task.
Finish the task.
So yeah, now we're gonna go around, and this is a part of the interview where we show you the art, the artist's space, and how he creates. And yeah, we'll be back. All right, so this is the part of the show where we're gonna take you around the artist space and show you some of this dope artwork, as you can see. So I guess we'll start off with, we'll just work our way from this side. Right. So let's go ahead and talk about a couple of these pieces right here.
This one is a rapper that got killed in Atlanta, Bankroll Fresh.
And then what is this abstract piece right here?
Just an abstract piece I tried the other day.
Did you use tape?
Yeah, I taped it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. And this is the piece we were talking about that's still in queue to be painted, that was cut the same day as this one right here.
Coming soon.
So let's talk about this. What is this?
It's Jaden and Willow Smith. It's actually not finished yet.
Oh yeah?
Right here I was gonna put are you living or existing?
Nice.
And right here is gonna be like BLK.
Okay.
To kind of match this painting right here, which says black.
If you can see.
Might want to get some angles.
Yeah, so you get the black on there. You see the texture. How'd you get that texture on there?
I painted it black first, then I just poured like the letters.
And then self-portrait?
Self-portrait. That's the first self-portrait I've done.
Here we are going into the nude series. And where do you get, are these out of your mind, or do you reference photos?
Yeah, reference photos.
Okay. And this is Winnie Harlow. This one you decided not to paint the background, correct?
Yeah.
I like that texture. Okay.
I like to let the wood show in some of them.
Yeah. And then this one as well.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Bebop and Rocksteady. I haven't seen this photo. Where is he holding up a...
That's a flip of a Rhonda Jules photo.
Rhonda Jules, what's that?
That's Killer Mike. And I forgot the other dude's name, but it's like a photo they took together.
And we'll go on this one down here.
It's my friend Vicky.
Vicky. So this is off of
Vicky Valancourt. Yeah, it's from a photo.
What? Your friend's Vicky Valancourt?
Yeah.
Wait. Isn't that from Waterboy?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I was like, hold on, I heard that before. All right, and then this one right here. This is a dope piece.
GG.
Is this is all...
Bike is one of my favorite pieces though.
Yeah, this piece is super dope. And this is all cut out, holes right here. Cut out. What did you use to cut these, what is this?
I use a jigsaw.
MDF?
No, it's yeah, it is MDF.
MDF?
It is.
You said you use a jigsaw?
Yeah.
And what are these things right here? All these little
Keychains.
Did you make these?
Yeah, I made them a while ago. Some graphics I did.
So here we go, flying. Oh, that looks dope. Like, I feel like this piece right here would be so cool suspended away from the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dope. Is this...
Basquiat.
I mean, is this Sharpie? No.
No,
This
it's paint.
Oh, it's paint? Okay, dope. Stereotype of a black male misunderstood.
And it's still all good.
What is the inspiration behind this piece?
Biggie Smalls.
Oh, is this the Coogee sweater?
Yeah.
Oh, got you. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And those are lyrics.
And then we got the, what is this, sweater?
Yeah, sweatshirt. Legalized locks.
And damn, you had to weed this?
Yeah.
Yikes.
We got some sweatpants here.
Dope.
This is another
Oh, we got the reflective.
like brand thing I was trying. It's just reflect. And this is reflective material.
Got the simple hoodie. Threats logo.
Threats logo. Sage Weed Art and Music. Adobe, of course.
Basic crew neck.
Yeah.
Yup.
One of my favorites. Sage.
See, that's what I'm saying. Adobe, Adidas, Sage, Sega, same fucking letters. Dog, okay. That's probably one of the most creative I've ever seen.
Event coming soon. Blunts and brushes.
Is it?
Coming soon.
Is it your event?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Damn, that's such a dope design.
You usually come out with something good.
Oh, you got, oh, I don't know, I hope that shows up. The reflective material, is it just, it's on the red too?
Yeah. The roses should reflect too.
That hoe's nice. Okay. Okay.
Deposits and
Departures. Do you create your own text?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
Sometimes I like manipulate it to make it look how I want it to.
Ooh, ooh, clean.
These are some sample pieces.
Okay.
I ain't put anything on them yet, but they were made by May Dallas, if anybody knows.
Oh, she stitched these herself?
Yeah.
Got you. Well, let me get the stitching real quick. Let me get that stitching real quick. Come on, camera. There you go. All right, you see the stitching. Dope.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but coming soon.
Hell yeah. So over here, we're gonna take you to the magic, the storage closet of creation. You've seen the, what is it called? You've seen the showroom floor, so now let's get in behind the scenes. So you got a hard hat for painting?
Yeah, I was gonna paint it.
Oh, okay, I was like, it gets dangerous in this bitch. Yeah.
But this is all my paint, markers.
So we got racks on racks. Oh, spray paints?
Spray paint's
Spray
good for
paints.
backgrounds, filling space quickly.
Right. And then your acrylics up here.
Yep.
Are you the type to clean your brushes? Or do you go buy new ones?
I buy new ones.
Buy new ones? You're the second painter that I've heard say that. I'm just like, damn, I gotta clean my shit like right after I use this shit. You're like, it's in my mind.
Most of the times I forget, leave them in water like this, and they end up falling apart or something.
Ah, okay. And this is your workstation where you do your digital stuff on the computer, right?
Yeah.
Make beats, edit videos, edit photos, and stuff like that.
I paint all over the place.
Yeah,
Wherever I
so
feel
this is
like.
the whole studio pretty much. This is the paint studio anywhere. And then you also go outside on the patio as well, right?
My easel's out there right now.
That's where you do the spraying.
Right.
Do you also paint acrylic out there too sometimes?
Sometimes. Depends on the weather.
Okay. All right, dope. Yeah, so that's been this part of the episode of Stop Scrolling TV with Threats. Yeah. All right, so that's been today's episode of Stop Scrolling TV with special guests right here.
Threats.
Shrod Grayer.
Your favorite
Threats, Your favorite artist. Be sure to subscribe if you like this type of content, being able to see the people behind the screen. Comment, like, and catch us in the next one. Peace. Bullshit that I live without, but she still manipulating my doubt.